So have you let them know what they've meant to you or what they've done for you? Have you shown them your appreciation? Hey guys, John here, sitting here in the studio drinking apple cider. I love me some apple cider. This time of year is one of my favorite times of the year. Leaves are changing outside and apple cider's being poured down my gullet, as it were. I love this time of year. I wanted to hop on because this morning I had something happen that I want to share with you. And it's something that I want to share with you because I want you to share with others. And I don't mean my story. I mean, you'll get the gist of it when I get there. Before I tell you that story, though, I want to tell you of a story that I've told before. I want to remind you of it. Many, many years ago, I was doing the Renaissance Festival in Maryland, and I had a man who was coming every week, and in between the shows, he and I would sit down and talk spirituality. And one week he came, he was really angry. And I was like, well, I said, what's wrong? What's wrong? He says, I work hard all week, and my wife said that I couldn't come out here today because we had things we had to do, and I work hard all week. I deserve this time off. This is my chance to, blow off some steam and get out of this, and I deserve this because I work hard all week. And I looked at him and I said, can I ask you a question? He said, sure. I said, when does she get a day off? He says, what do you mean? I said, well, she takes care of your house. She takes care of all your meals. She takes care of your clothing. She takes care of your children. And that's a 24/7 job. When does she get her day to go to her Renaissance Festival, to go to her thing that she loves to do? When does she get the break that you deserve? And he just looked at me strange. I said, don't you think she deserves it too? He looked at me strange, and then he got up and he said, I'm going to go, and he went home. And I still, to this day, see on Facebook him taking family trips, and everything's great. I wanted to tell that story because I think it's important to understand that when somebody's doing something loving for you, when somebody's sacrificing for you, the least thing you could do was acknowledge it, to show them that you not only respect and admire them for what they're doing, but you truly appreciate what they're doing. This morning I was driving out to the post office with a bunch of boxes that I was shipping to my brother in Delaware. And driving there, my truck started making all this my Jeep started making all this noise. Bang, bang, bang. It sounded like something was beating on the bottom of the Jeep. It sounded terrible. And so I got on my phone and I called Sharon Automotive. Now, Sharon Automotive is the local mechanic shop that I've been using for the past 5 or 10 years now. And I'll tell you why I use them. But I called them up and I said, hey, I have this noise underneath. Could I schedule a time to bring it in this week? And they said, John, bring it in right now. We'll throw it on the lift. So I drove over and they pulled it up on the lift and they went underneath, and it took them about 15 minutes. They're going through and they're hunting and hunting and hunting. And they find out that a screw had come undone that held the inner fender liner on the Jeep. So every time I'd hit a bump, a piece of aluminum would literally hit the body of the Jeep. Bam, 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 right? And I said, oh my gosh. I said, how much do I owe you? He said, John, you don't know anything. He said, I just wanted to make sure you're safe. I said, can I buy you lunch? He said, no. John, really, honestly, when you said there's something coming off under the bottom of your car, I wanted to make sure that you weren't going to have an accident. Now, this is a guy who I barely know, but I go in there and I'm a good customer, right? Whenever I have a thing that I want done, they are the first people I go to. And if I think it's something that they don't do, I call them first. Do you do this? No. Okay, well, thanks. I'll find somebody who does, right? I have my re-gearing done on my Jeep. They don't do that. But every time I've gone in there, they have treated me kindly. They've treated me with respect. They respect my time. They have been honest to a fault with me and have never charged me as much as I thought they would or could. When I had him say to me this morning, I just wanted to make sure you were safe, that was a beautiful, loving statement to me. This is somebody who was doing something kind and caring for my safety and then didn't charge me anything, right? This was a beautiful, beautiful little gesture that was just made. I offered to buy him lunch. He said, no. But I'm going to order a couple of pizzas and send him his way this afternoon because I think people need to be shown that they're appreciated for their kindness. I think kindness grows when kindness is appreciated. I think love grows when love is shown in return. I think that the world becomes a better and more beautiful place with less sirens driving by when we treat each other well. But I think it's also important to let the people who are treating you well know that you appreciate how you're being treated, because that's what gives them the momentum to keep going. That's what makes them feel good about everything that they're doing for you. It validates what they're doing. It shows them that they're doing good works. And the good works is not just the mechanics works, it's the loving and caring. That's the better works. Loving and caring is the better works from anything. And so I'm definitely sending these pizzas this afternoon because I think it's important that those guys know that they're appreciated as much as they seem to be appreciating me, which I think they do. And so I just wanted to hop on and say, make sure that you're telling those people who are doing loving kindnesses for you how much you appreciate them as well. It's really important so that we can create this loving and kind world going in all directions. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.